my God, he's pulling drag.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
I cannot believe that.
I can't believe that. I can't believe it. Ah.
I want to bring it down. Bring it down.
I'm just not gonna lose this one. Jesus, I'm gonna reel up the slide. It's not as big as I thought it was. Freaked out for a second, sorry.
Sit there nicely.
I need to get
Hold on.
Yeah, you get down.
I'm gonna go down, I think.
Just do this.
Yeah, you do. That net being attached is really annoying.
I'll just net it.
Here, I got it. I got it.
Oh my God.
Can we not be standing in the current? Can we walk in?
Beautiful brown trout.
All right, guys, so what you guys don't see is I lost a brown. That's probably like, what do you say, 22, 23 probably? 21, 22, I don't know, whatever. It was a nice brown, and I lost it because we weren't recording, and I hooked the fish, and Andrew's like, are you recording? I was like, no, and he was like, I'm not either. And I panicked and tried to turn on the GoPro, and when I did that, I lost the fish. I just don't want to talk about it. But anyway, so we switched, we moved places, we came here, came up to this little pocket, and I got a pretty nice brown, honestly. So, I mean, I'm really happy with it. It's probably 20, 19, 20, somewhere in there.
I have my measuring tape.
I'm not too worried. It's not like it's a 40, but either way, it's a nice fish. So I'm gonna hold him up for you guys. He'll probably jump away. We'll talk about that when it happens.
Okay.
Okay. So there's my fish. Not huge, but it's a nice brown, honestly. I mean, I'm happy with it. I mean, that's gonna try. It's hard to hold these fish up and still keep them safe. So one thing for you guys is when you catch these big brown trout, if you're trying to take pictures of them and stuff, it's important to leave them in the water like at all times until you pull the fish out of the water, and you hold them up for like a couple seconds maximum, and then you lay them back down in the water, especially when you're going into the fall and stuff, when the water's probably a little warmer. I mean, this water's probably mid 50s or so.
That's it, low.
Low 50s. I mean, it's cold here, but I'm just saying, like in general across the board, when you're fishing, like it's September right now, when you're fishing in September, you really need to like be careful with the fish and make sure they're not stressed. So this is a rubber coated net. It's big enough that the fish can sit in the water without issue, and he sits there all times until I hold him up for the picture, and then I lay him back down and it's over. So I just want to give away that little tip, I just want the fish to be okay. I mean, I don't care if people catch them, just make sure that you're releasing, and that, especially these big wild fish, because these are the ones that are gonna breed and make more fish for the future. So anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting and let this guy go, or girl actually. All right guys, welcome to another episode of Hardman Fishing Adventures. Back to our home turf. We've been fishing Colorado, we fished a few other places, and we're back to fishing our home water, which is super exciting. I haven't been here literally since March maybe, so it's been a solid minute. But anyway, we're gonna be fishing here. This is gonna be a streamer fishing episode, so like number 8 or 9 streamer episode. I decided to make another one because we've been getting a crap ton of rain, and all the rivers and creeks have really good levels, so the water temperature is good, water levels are good, browns should be feeding. So yeah, we're gonna get after these browns and hopefully catch a few more, because I've already caught that one. So yeah, let's keep going. All right guys, so it's been like 8:30, and it's noon. So from 8:30 to noon, we moved like 1 fish worth of crap, and maybe two fish. And then Andrew caught like 3 or 4 like dink rainbows that barely bent the rod. Maybe a brown. that popped off, but it was just tiny little fish. So in other words, we went from like doing really well for the first like hour to like now it's gone to crap. I think it's because the sun came out and the browns just aren't feeding. It's kind of, the pressure's kind of rising too, which isn't ideal. So like, there's a couple factors that aren't great, but the water levels are perfect. So I don't know, it's not, first of all, I'm exhausted. I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep like 2 nights in a row to be here fishing, which I'm not complaining about, but I need some sort of food or something. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go get food and yeah, just reset and figure out what we're doing. I mean, as far as the streamer fishing goes, you might not see me again the rest of the day. This might be something that we pick up tomorrow morning for streamer fishing, because it's just not working out right now, unless we do it right before dark. But I don't know if we're gonna make it that far before we pass out. So anyway, we're gonna go get something to eat, and then yeah, we'll go from there.
All right, guys, it's probably been 7 hours since we've even
It's been a minute.
Caught a brown trout worth anything, but this is a beautiful brown trout here. It's probably what, 4 in the afternoon now.
Yeah, it's about 4 o'clock.
And the last fish we caught was like 8.
It's been a minute, dude.
But here we go. This is a beautiful brown trout.
That is just a gorgeous fish. Yeah. All right. Sweet.
We're gonna get this guy released back in the water. And
yep. And we'll continue fishing, I guess.
fishing.
Apparently, maybe the fish is actually starting to bite again.
It wasn't that big.
It wasn't, but it was a fish.
Yeah.
It scared me.
Yeah, it was like a
And-
brown, probably 13.
Yeah, 13, 14. It was literally right here. How many times did I make that cast?
That was different that you were pulling around.
Yep.
I like didn't like it.
It just goes to show. Yeah, I know, it would have been more interesting. Wouldn't have. Well, I told you I usually not miss.
Oh, got one.
Oh, that was better. What
Oh, that was a good one.
I think that was a good fish.
That was decent when I saw it. I'm not saying it's giant, but
It was bigger than the 14.
oh yeah, it was like 16 to 18.
I never saw it once.
I saw it flash right after you hooked it. Or, I don't know if you ever hooked it, but I can see what's going on.
I think I did hook it. I felt like I hooked it and it came straight towards me. Or maybe I didn't hook it out. No.
That was it. I saw that one.
The current's moving so fast that it was struggling to keep up with it, so the hook set wasn't great. It's unfortunate.
I've never had that much lightning in my life.
I've always moved one fish in here. That's the first time I actually hooked a fish that was bigger than that first one I saw. Assuming that was bigger, I don't even know if it was.
Yeah, you got the arch on. Can't let you miss it though. You can't even miss that crap.
I didn't even see it.
I know it wasn't giant, but it was probably 16.
16, that's about on par for this hole.
Yeah, I could see there being 20.
I could see this right here being a fish. I can't believe that. I honestly was kind of halfway hoping I'd call that cast. Holy sh**. Yes. I'm trying. I think I'm recording. Yeah, I am. It's a big one, boys. Dude, it's... Oh my. It's trying to go in there. Relax.
Okay, just keep it good. If we can bring it up here, I can get it. Because you don't want to go down, really. If you don't get that log thing down there.
It's a nice one, boys.
We can bring it up right here.
Oh my god, he's pulling drag.
Let's go, boys! Let's go, boys!
I cannot believe that.
I can't believe that! I can't believe it!
I think both of our hearts stopped there. Like,
Look how fat that's a freaking.
that's a tank, dude. What do you think, 22? Yeah, we'll measure it. I'm shaking. I was recording, right? Holy cow, dude. I think our hearts stopped when that thing came out. All right, guys, so just caught this brown. It's starting to get dark. Or it's getting later, I should say. Andrew just like randomly caught that last brown that was like, oh, I don't know, 20-ish, maybe 19, 20. And then I just caught this one. This one's 21, like solid 21. If anything, it's more than 21. We just measured them. So this is, I mean, one of my biggest browns of the year because I haven't really gotten to fish for browns too much this year. It's mostly been Andrew. So I'm gonna hold this fish up and hopefully get a good picture with him if he's not gonna be a brat. So that's probably my biggest brown of the year. He is ready to go. He's a gorgeous fish. He's got a lot of big spots. Not very yellow yet, but the spots on this fish are just incredible. So I am going to release this guy maybe over there. So he's still in the same hole he is. I guess I could do it here. Oh well, we'll figure that out. I'll get a release on this guy, let you guys see it. And yeah, I don't want to hold him too much longer, so we'll get going. All right, guys, well, I mean, I don't even know what to say. Like, so the last time I think I actually talked to you guys, I said that we were gonna go get something to eat. We got something to eat, and I kind of apologize for this. It's really hard to film stuff when like nothing's going on. It's like borderline depressing. Like me and Andrew are just sitting around like, man, we don't know where to catch fish. We fished for like 7-8 hours and haven't seen a single fish. And then Andrew, we just pull up to the spot, and Andrew's just like, let's just cast here. I'm like, okay. Catches the 21, and then we're like, oh, okay, well there's a fish hitting right here. And I was like, I know a few other good pockets that look similar to that, like that general, you know, layout. So we went and we hit some of these pockets, and I've moved 3 fish since Andrew caught that one, which is more fish than we'd moved in like 6 or 7 hours. But that's part of it. Like when you're streamer fishing, when you're big fish fishing, like that's just part of it, man. Like if they're not super active and willing to feed, you're probably not going to catch much. And we might have been able to switch to like nymphs or something and catch something, but I don't even know if that would have worked because it's really not an ideal day. The only reason it's working out now, I think, is because the sun's starting to go down, and I think we're just hitting another feeding window, so to speak. So I guess we're going to fish for a little bit longer, see if Andrew can catch one that's 21, and yeah, we'll continue from there. Thank you guys for watching so far, by the way.
Alright guys, so I just cast at the very back end of this hole. I don't think I've ever, no, I shouldn't say that. Well, either way, I didn't record because I was all the way at the back of the hole, and I hadn't even got up to where I think there could even possibly be a fish yet. And then here I go. This is what, 21 I think we measured?
We measured at 21. Andrew says 18, and I'm like, dude, that's way bigger than 18. We just measured it at 21. It just doesn't have a big head because it's a female. You can see because it doesn't have a kype jaw. It's just kind of a small head, but she's got a lot of girth to her. It's a girthy trout. So anyway,
right, I'm just gonna hold it up real fast.
Yep. That's such a nice fish, man. Turn towards it a little bit. Yeah, that's dope. Such a nice fish.
All right, we're gonna get this girl back in the water released. And
this thing slash girl. Oh man. All right guys, so we're literally sitting here talking about like how Andrew literally just off camera was like, no shot, I just caught that fish there. Like, it's honestly unbelievable. Like, we literally walked down right here.
I mean, Andrew we haven't even fishing this stretch for
30 seconds. not even. And Andrew, what was that, like your second cast maybe?
I mean, yeah, like
literally he second cast, and he says, I got one, and I look, and it's just peel and drag running up the current, and I'm like, what the heck is that? And this is like streamer fishing, like the epitome of streamer fishing, because we fished for like 8 hours today with literally moving almost nothing, and then within the past like what, hour or so?
I mean, the batch are starting to feed now.
Probably within the last hour we've caught a 20 and 2 21s. So yeah, I guess we'll keep going. Maybe we'll catch like a 35. Holy shit. I didn't even work it. I just pulled up and it was on. I'm just gonna try to keep it up here. Should I or should I drop it? No, I'll keep it up here. I'm just trying to keep it up. Not a bad fish. You're on my line now? Flip it over. Okay. Can I catch one, Dad? Well, that's a beautiful fish. Holy. Yeah, I literally just started recording. Like I recorded the thing hit the water. Wow, he's beautiful. He's not the biggest one, but he's hanging out. It literally hit the water. I didn't even work it. I picked it up. I thought it was stuck.
I know. I saw you.
That's unreal, guys. That is unreal. All right, guys. So stop recording real quick. Okay, so another really nice brown. This one's probably he's probably 18, 19. Absolutely gorgeous fish. If we'll stop moving so you guys can see him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just an unreal fish. Like the colors on him. It's a younger male, which is cool. Literally, I know you guys saw this because I haven't recorded. Would you relax for like 2 seconds, dude? I'm gonna let you go in a second. I literally, my streamer hit the water and I hadn't even worked it yet, and I picked it up to work it and it was heavy. And I just, out of reaction, set the hook. Really, I thought it was the bottom. And the fish started shaking his head. I was like, no way. Like, it's just going crazy right now. I don't know what just happened. It's like a light switch and the fish are just pounding right now. So we're gonna keep fishing, but I'm gonna hold this guy up real quick for you guys. He's not the biggest fish in the world, but he's pretty and he's splashing stuff all over me. This fish is no shot, by the way. There he is. So, a nice brownie. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna get a release. We're gonna keep fishing for a little bit. And we got a few more good pockets in here that should hold some browns if they're feeding like this. So we're just gonna keep going. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I just don't even know how. We're just gonna release and keep going. I'll talk about it later. All right, guys, so we're done. So we fished for like 13 hours today. And you're just taking the stuff off right there. We're taking our waders off. Just wanted to go over kind of what I was using today for the most of the part. Andrew has his own rod, so it's a little bit different, but really not much different. But what I was using an 8-weight. The 8-weight I'm actually using right now is it's a St. Croix Premier Legend Elite freshwater, I think. I was using that, and then we were using so an 8-weight, 9-foot 8-weight, Lamson liquid reel, and a sex dungeon, black sex dungeon with some little red accents and stuff. But yeah, this was an unreal day. We fished for 13 hours, and I think we caught all our fish probably in like 2 hours of the day. Like, out of the 13 hours we fished, I'd say 2 hours were ideal, and we caught most of our fish in that time. So just something to think about when you're streamer fishing or when you're hunting for big fish, is that it can happen really quickly and you always got to be prepared. And yeah, fun day. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next episode of Hardman Fishing Adventures. And if you can't tell, I'm really tired right now. I'm dying. Andrew's dying as well. He's already got his stuff off, so I better hurry up. Peace.
Take me back to the old dirt road where Mama and Papa used to go. Let's sing all them songs from a long time ago and pine for them old days of yore. Well, let me run through the breeze like the leaves on the trees. Let me fly like the leaves when they fall. Well, let my mind go serene like a cool water stream that runs from the mountain so tall.